Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back from Criminal Case on Facebook, Inner City of Pacific Bay, case number 15. We are going to be going on to chapter number 3, where we're going to figure out who murdered Odette Kameroff, and it was the Swan Princess. Thank you guys. It was a movie in 1994, it was by Universal, it was a Disney movie basically. It was an animated film. Commissioner Ace, Nikolai Kameroff is holding Su Zhang hostage at the Inner City playground. Get over there right away. The last thing Inner City needs is a street war between the Russian and the Chinese. Don't come any closer, or I'll kill her. Drop the gun, Kameroff. You have no proof that Su Zhang is responsible for Odette's death and Andrew's abduction. He lost his head. Shoot him before he shoots me. Mr. Kameroff, I will not tell you again. Drop your gun and let Miss Zhang go. Alright. But I warned you, Commissioner Ace. I said I would take matters in my own hands. And so you attacked me? How did you even dare? Don't play dumb, Sue. I'm sure you had something to do with all of this. Mr. Kameroff, you're under arrest. Hopefully some time in the detention cell will help cool you off. Whew. Glad that crisis is averted. But what should we do now, Ace? Oh, right. First of all, we need to talk to Sue. Get her side of the story. And do you also think we should have another look at the playground? Well, I guess you're right. After all, this is where Andrew was abducted. Let's do this. I'm sorry, Commissioner Ace, but I'm still so in shock. I can't believe Kameroff took me hostage. I was walking through the park on my way to the manicure when he jumped out and pointed a gun at me. He started rambling on about how he was sure I was the one who had killed his wife and kidnapped his son. What would I even do with a Russian brat? You know what I think, Commissioner Ace? I think Kameroff has orchestrated all this just to blame the Chinese and launch the war between the factions. Miss Zhang, you cannot seriously think that a man would kill his own wife and kidnap his kid just to launch a street war, can you? Commissioner Ace, your partner still has a lot to learn, I see. But you're more world-wise than she is. You know what people are capable of. I am, which is actually why I think it might be Soblikov or his right-hand man. That would basically be my guess. Parrot, pink flower, teddy bear. Tommy. Business card. Perfect. Yeah, we gotta be getting a lot of clues because we don't know anything really about any of the suspects. We found a leather wallet with Tammy's name on it. Better have a look inside, you're right. And you found a card from a law firm, and there's a handwritten note to Nikolai Kameroff on it. The note reads, Nikolai, call me about the case. Oh crap. The case number is illegible. Well, good thing you're an ace deciphering the undecipherable ace. Well, you know, I am pretty awesome. Alright, let's start finding stuff, and then we're going to need to start interviewing people. Well, that's interesting to have in your wallet. Well, so Ace, what did you find in Tammy's wallet? A vaccination card for Andrew. Why would she have that in her wallet? The card lists several vaccinations, but the status column is completely faded. But I know you'll manage to retrieve that information in no time, Ace. You're right, I will. Whoa. Oh dear, Andrea wasn't vaccinated against any of these diseases. That's really dangerous. Well, why does Nanny carry around his card if she didn't get him vaccinated? I agree, we need to have another chat with Tammy. Or it could be Tammy. Case Q Oh, it's probably this one. Yeah. Almost got the 9. Gosh darn it. Well, I knew it. You managed to decipher the case number on that business card in no time at all. Well, now we can see the case number to Hannah and figure out what Nikolai needed a law firm for. Cool. Is it going to be a 15-hour one or a 9-hour one? 9, okay. You think I'm the reason Andrew didn't get his vaccination or his vaccines? That's rich. Odette was so negligent. She never could remember when Andrew needed the new vaccines, but she refused to let me handle it. Are you saying that she didn't take good care of her child? That's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think Nikolai hired a nanny? He knew his wife did not care about their son. All she did was whine about her lost career. Can I go now? I've got to prepare stew for tonight's dinner, and peeling the beets always ruins my manicure. Well, hey, you're rich enough to afford a manicure all the time, so I wouldn't complain too much. But anyways, guys, I'm going to wait 9 hours. See you guys all in a little bit. Thank you guys for liking and commenting. Always appreciate reading them. See you guys later. Au revoir. Alright, folks, we're back. Playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Anyways, let's get going. Because I know I'm going to have a 15-hour one, so might as well use this one up. Well, it's the case number you found on that law firm card referred to a divorce case. And not just any divorce. Kamarov was thinking about divorcing his wife, your victim. Whoa, Nikolai Kamarov was about to divorce Odette? You're right, Ace. It's time to let Kamarov out of the holding cell. I'll do my best not to let him intimidate me. Don't worry, I'll be there. We're gonna have to go back to the scene of the crime. Shocker. Mr. Kamarov, there's no room for vigilante justice in an inner city or anywhere in Pacific Bay. Well, I'm very sorry for my rash behavior, Commissioner Ace, but I am so worried about my little Andrew. We're running out of time. I'll never forgive myself for failing to protect him from all this violence. According to this business card, you also intended to get rid of his mother. Odette never had an ounce of maternal instinct. She blamed Andrew for ending her career. Can you believe it? I called the lawyers the other day before getting a manicure with Sergey. There it is, Sergey. I had to force him, but that guy really needs a little bit more class. Sergey Yablokov getting a manicure? That's hard to picture. I bet he resents Nikolai even more now. You know, Ace, I've been thinking, and, well, I'm sure you've noticed already, but, well, Rosbarth clearly must get manicures too, right? His hands are perfect. Ah, I knew you'd have noticed. I guess I'll add it to his file then, but I'm sure it doesn't mean anything. Such a talented dancer wouldn't hurt a fly. Remember, he doesn't... Murders like this, he doesn't even have to get the dirty work. All he has to do is just slip her some poison. It's completely different than the people that have to, like, pull out the spine and all that crazy stuff. Well, I said so we're closer than ever to catching the killer, Ace, but everyone has a strong motive. Nikolai Kamarov had started a divorce case against Odette and clearly resented her for not taking care of their son. Rosbarth lost his chance at a big comeback and a return to glory with his dance studio, and his hands are gorgeous. Or it could be Sergey Yablokov. He disagrees with Kamarov's way of dealing with problems. Maybe he's trying to steal Kamarov's power in the Russian faction. Or maybe Sergey wanted revenge after Nikolai forced him around to get a manicure. Oops. Sorry, Ace. I know this is no time to joke around. This case is really stumping me. I hope you can bring the killer to justice soon and find Andrew. He must be so scared. You're right. We need to get back to the original crime scene. The killer may have left more clues behind when they returned to check on Odette. You know what, I don't think that it's the nanny because we've already had a case where the nanny ended up being the murderer, so I think it's going to be Sergey. I really do. But we're going to find out really soon. Stir up. Straps on the horse. I don't think. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Okay, anyways. Clown poster, soda can, box of medicine. Bleed out, blood thinner. Oh. Party hat. Okay. That wasn't as bad. Ace's prescription box you found is filled with blood thinner pills, and that's what was used to kill Odette. Well, of course you knew that. That's why you picked it up. Sorry, Ace. But you're right. The box seems to be covered in some kind of oily substance. Do you think you could get a sample? And great idea. We should also have a closer look at this stirrup, since that's where the victim was sitting. I would never have thought of that. But you never miss a lead. Nope, I don't. I have to actually think pretty simple for me never missing a lead. Because they're the ones that help guide me through this. Alright, 10 milligrams. That's not even that much. Must be a powerful drug. Ace, you found a perfect sample of the oily substance from the killer's prescription box. I'll get it to Tian straight away. Sounds like a plan. Ooh, there's the 15-hour one. Knew it. Let's see. Perfect. That was quick. You found purple fibers in the carousel stirrup. I'll get them to the lab for you, Ace. Thank you. Nice. Alright, folks. I will see you guys back here once you guys get 100 and I think it's 50 likes, 175. Either way, I want to be back here. If you guys show enough interest in things, keep commenting and stuff, I'll be using my cash to get through this, okay? See you guys all in a little bit. Au revoir. Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook, and I'd like to give a shout out to Vendaline Yamazaki, Trinity Zhao, and Tara Nicole V-Side. I'd like to thank you guys, and I was getting some good feedback about people that have been playing the mobile app that just came out in New Zealand because I know I have a couple New Zealand viewers, so they said it was working really, really well, so I can't wait for it to come to the States and to come to your guys' country. If you guys want, name your country down below that you would like to get the mobile app for. But anyways, the oily substance you collected from the killer's prescription box was quite interesting, Ace. I isolated silicone and jojoba oil in the substance, ingredients typically found in hair treatments for split ends. And so you know who uses this treatment? People with long hair. Oh, so if you found this product on the killer's prescription box, then it means the killer has long hair. Aha. Well, as you guys can tell, definitely not me. Ace, I've had a look at these purple fibers you found on the carousel syrup, and they weren't purple at all. These fibers have actually been stained with beet juice and other components of the classic Russian stew, borscht. And it wasn't hard to reveal that the fiber's original color was blue. Oh, so the killer's wearing blue. Well, thank you, Jan. I'm sure this will be helpful. Well, according to my notes, we have enough evidence to arrest the person who killed Odette and kidnapped Andrew. Let's go get the bad guy, Ace. I just really hope it's not too late to save Andrew. Yeah, but the kid better not be down. I think it's the nanny. Well, let's see if I'm right. Okay, well, crap. Everyone's basically wearing blue. Does she have long hair? They all kind of have long hair. Well, obviously it's not him. It's not him. He's not wearing blue. Oh, it's not him. So it is the nanny. I was right. Sweet. I thought it was her. What do you have to say for yourself? Tammy Baker, Commissioner Ace is arresting you for the murder of Odette Kameroff and the kidnapping of Andrew Kameroff. I don't know what you're talking about. I never laid a finger on Odette, and you know Andrew was taken from me at the playground. Well, that's not what the evidence says. You left traces of stew when you took Odette's pulse, and you also left nail treatment on Andrew's bunny. How could you, Miss Baker? How could you kill this woman in cold blood, then kidnap her son? You were supposed to look after his welfare. Well, that's exactly what I did. Can't you see? I couldn't take it anymore. Yep. Odette resented darling Andrew for ending her career. She barely spent any time with him. She neglected his health. I needed to get Andrew away from her for good, so I crushed blood thinner in Odette's afternoon coffee. The medicine doesn't work right away, so she was able to come with me to pick Andrew up from school. She wanted to play mommy for once. When she started to feel ill, I left her at the carnival and took Andrew through the playground to my apartment. Then I came back to make sure Odette was dead. Luckily, no one was around to see me. I was so overcome with anger, I left a message on her jacket. I wanted the world to know what she really was. And what about Andrew? Where is he? Did you hurt him? No, I did this to protect him. He's safe and sound in my apartment. Yeah, I agree, Commissioner Ace. Let's go get Andrew, but first, you're under arrest, Tammy Baker. I knew this was happening. I could just tell. Well, Tammy said that Andrew Kameroff was here in her apartment. I hope she didn't lie to us. Andrew? Andrew? Are you here? You okay? Tammy, wait, you're not Tammy. You're the police. Well, yes, we are, sweetie. I'm Officer Ace, and this is Commissioner Ace. We're here to take you home to your father. Yeah, but where's Tammy? She promised me a hot fudge sundae. Well, Tammy's going away for a while, but I'm sure that your father will give you all the hot fudge sundaes you want. Wow, a murder and a child abduction? I've heard of multitasking, but this is ridiculous, Tammy. You've taken it too far. A good thing Commissioner Ace was around to get your number. Do you have anything else to say in your defense? All I ever wanted for Andrew was to be safe and loved. Please make sure that he is well taken care of when I'm in jail. Well, don't worry about that. I'm sure Nikolai Kameroff can find a better nanny next time around. Preferably one without a criminal record. Tammy Baker, for the murder of Odette Kameroff and the abduction of Andrew Kameroff, I hereby sentence you to life without parole. Dang, she got the Trevor Finn treatment. That's brutal. Well, Tammy's intentions were good, but what she actually did to protect Andrew cannot be excused. It's sad to see a kid being exposed to violence every day, but I guess it cannot be helped, considering who his father is. And Andrew is definitely his father's son. You think he was angry that you rescued him? I guess he didn't understand what was happening. Poor kid. Thank goodness you were on this investigation, Commissioner Ace. I couldn't have faced this without you. I know. I get it. I'm pretty awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anyways, guys, stay tuned for the additional investigation. We actually only have case 16 and 17 left in this district, so I want to know, and I want to know if they're going to lead into case 16. So stick around for the additional investigation. See you guys all later. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.